Hello friend, and welcome to the channel. I'm Grandpa Goes Gaming, and we're at Alsace Test Course Reverse for some 666 PP road car racing. This was organised by Tweetman, and he stipulated that all cars must be street legal in the UK. But don't worry, that doesn't mean they're slow. So we're lined up on the grid for a 20-minute race around this very tricky track. Batty on pole in a very questionable car, but it is street legal. But McFlurry's Impreza absolutely rockets away from the line into first place. We've also got Kevman in third in the Maserati, myself in the Rampage, Tweetman there rocking the Mazda, which is very nicely tricked out that. And then we've got Chris Char in the Renault, got Pepsi also in a Mazda, and Mackie at the back. Again, another Mazda. Wow, that's a very popular choice of manufacturer for this this particular race. McFlurry under pressure from Batty, who I think had a little bit of downforce on that, which is really helping him out. And now he's coming under pressure from Kevman as well in that Maserati, trying to get him into the final corner. Got to really work that car. Oh dear, that's myself in the barrier. So sad times. I'll go and play with Chris Char instead. And in the background we've got Dr. Pepsi also in the barrier. So that last corner really catching people out. As we go to the front, Batty out very wide, and McFlurry takes full advantage of that. Great battle for first place, but can they keep it up for 20 minutes? It's going to be a little bit of a test for them if they can. This part of the track here is so tricky to get right. The track falls away from you for just a moment, and then it's straight up. Look at that, all the way up to the very top of the track, and then back down again. It's a blind corner that, with a lot of faith. Kevman there going for second place. Can't quite outpace Batty's Radical, but he's going for the inside. Kevman not giving up on Batty at the moment, and Batty staying with McFlurry, although McFlurry's acceleration is incredible in that car. You can certainly see what he's tuned that to do. Batty fends off Kevman once again. We've got Tweetman there just creeping up in the background. So first, second, third and fourth all in the same shot. And it's only going to take a mistake from one of them to completely change the complexion of this lead battle. It's that blind corner, you've got to really know where you're going. And Batty is really going towards the back of McFlurry's car. He's got the slipstream. Can he use his downforce to get that first place in this final corner? Here we go. No. Not quite yet. Kevman also staying with him. They're just dropping Tweetman ever so slightly. So these three getting some daylight. Tweetman definitely falling away. Will he fall into the clutches of the Grandpa Mobile? Well, we'll have to wait and see. McFlurry getting a little bit sideways. He does like to get the back end out on his cars. Batty's looking closer now to McFlurry than he was last time round. Let's see if he can use that extra downforce, extra slipstream, and all-round extra performance just to get underneath McFlurry. He has a look, but then thinks better of it. McFlurry jumps to the apex. Kevman managed to hang on to this battle, which is great work in that Maserati. And once again, McFlurry leads the way as we cross the line. Batty so tantalising close. Oh, McFlurry's so sideways. He's too sideways. And McFlurry's dropped it, and then he's bumped into Kevman, which has put Kevman off, and that's allowed Batty to just get away. And in the background there, I think Tweetman just put himself off. So I think he was just pressing in sympathy with Kevman. Tweetman coming under pressure from my Rampage as a result of that accident. We're going to see who's got the most horses down this straight. It looks like the Rampage has got the acceleration, but it's a big, heavy car. So in the braking zone, perhaps Tweetman is going to have the better performance. It doesn't quite manage to do anything with it, but staying right with the Rampage through there, although you can see the performance difference there as the Rampage just accelerates away. So this is weight versus elegance at the moment. Tweetman using the bank corner to catch back up to my car, because let's face it, it's a far more agile machine, and this section here should be where you see Tweetman really make the gains. The lumbering Rampage struggling, going to the outside. Tweetman's car looks more on rails. Oh, he's on too much of a rail. He's actually on the curb there, so that's not going to help his progress at all. Sweetman definitely looking closer this time, looking to maximise the agility on the way up the big hill. Very reckless, can he outbrake the Rampage? He can. Sweetman up into 4th place. Just hold it now because the next section is a long downhill straight, and that is really where the Rampage is strong. So can we get some grandpa action in, or has Sweetman got that move made? Foot to the floor as we raced that tight final corner. Looking for the inside. There is the inside. So back through into 4th place. Sweetman down to 5th. He goes for the cutback, but he's got no way through there. So once again, Grandpa up into 4th. Yeah, I'm on it. Actually, looks like we've got a back marker now. We've got Mackie in the RX-7, and there's no blue flags in this race. So we're going to have to try and negotiate Mackie as best we can. Oh, and Sweetman into the side of us and then backs off. He wasn't happy with that overtake manoeuvre. So once again we're going to try and get past Mackie, and hopefully they can get through without any more incidents. Oh, Sweetman takes a ridiculous line. What was he thinking? He was thinking he can get ahead, and it didn't work out for him. Sweetman getting bogged down there with the back marker and off the track. It's all out of shape. That all started very early on, as Sweetman perhaps getting a little bit carried away, a little bit overexcited during that battle, and now he's gone completely to pot, falling back, and that's going to give us some chance to get away from him. Hopefully cement that 4th place, maybe keep the foot in just in case one of the leaders does have some sort of an issue. But Sweetman unable to make any kind of impression on Mackie's car at this time. Well, here we go, he's having a look. Mackie's got good acceleration, but it looks like the top speed on that car isn't great. So Sweetman sweeps past, and he can now try chasing after my Rampage. Little action at the back here with Dr. Pepsi, who's got a very leery car, drops the back end on the start of the banking, and that is it. That is into the barrier, and he's stopped all progress. That allows Chris Char to sweep through into 6th place in that little Renault, but then he hits the barrier, and so Dr. Pepsi's coming back at him, and once again Chris Char back into 7th, Dr. Pepsi back up to 6th. Sweetman's been working hard, he's caught back up with the Rampage, and right now he's looking for just a sniff of slipstream to help him get past, and well, he's clearly showing he's got the pace. Oh, but he's too eager on the accelerator, almost takes an unscheduled pit stop, with Sweetman once again with everything to do. There's a great battle developing at the back between Dr. Pepsi and Chris Char, 6th and 7th, and Dr. Pepsi's car is still looking very tail happy. Oh, he's clipped the barrier, and his connection is not helping him either. I think Chris Char's going to just muscle his way through, indeed he does. So Chris Char there up into 6th place in his Renault, and making progress. Not sure if he can catch Sweetman unless Sweetman has some sort of incident. But you know, every place gained is a place gained. That's my wisdom for the day. Chris Char here with Sweetman for company, but that's not for position, and he's not giving up. Oh, he's not giving up on Dr. Pepsi, who's just spun. Dr. Pepsi, it's all gone wrong for him. Now he's in a very difficult position to get the car going again. That big incline, back into the car, swirling around all over the place for Dr. Pepsi. Perhaps a little bit of setup tweaking needed there before the next race. We haven't spoken much about this guy though, have we? Batty, who's just been serenely driving around in a world of his own in the Radical, and it looks like this could be his final lap. All he's got to do is bring it to the line without some sort of terrible accident. But he's going purple, so he's still pushing. His time's been very consistent, although he's pushing very, very hard there, going sideways into the incline. Perhaps he might pull off a little bit. Well, maybe not, you know, it's Batty, so he probably won't pull off. He's got one more corner to go. That's this tight left-hander, and then it's just full throttle to the finish line, to the checkered flag, to victory in this race. Here we go. He's going to take the flag. He is. So So Batty wins. McFlurry in that crazy accelerating Impreza got unlucky with his spin. He'll be coming home second. Kev Maserati, bit of a sleeper hit, bringing it home for the last place on the podium. But Mackie finishing 8th, Chris finishing 6th. But the battle for 4th and 5th is still raging between myself and Tweetman. Unfortunately for Tweetman, the race actually timed out, so he's going to be finishing in 5th with me in 4th. That's something we'll have to take a look at for the next race. Hope you'll join us for that, because that's going to be an absolute banger if this one's anything to go by. Until then, I want to say thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure to have you, and I hope you'll join us again. Bye bye for now.